Greetings and welcome to Youtique Lifestyle. This is a wardrobe planning series in collaboration with So Much Fabric, where fabric is sewn into fashion. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made the seamless slant pocket pattern for my pajama bottom, as well as how I attached the pockets, and I will also show you how I sewed the French seam at the hem. There are two ways that I will create the seamless pocket pattern. The first way is I will be modifying the pattern I used for my classic black slacks. And the second option is using the general measurements I came up with, and you can modify and use it at a later time. Here are the timestamps if you would like to move ahead to this section. Here is my inspiration. They were just my ready-to-wear shorts that I was pulling out to use the length of the shorts. However, when I flipped them inside out, I realized how clean and seamless it looked. So I wanted to go for that same look inside my pajama bottom. I'll start with the general seamless pocket pattern. First, I'll start with a block fabric that is 9 1/4 by 15 inches. I will mark 3 inches in from the left side and then 6 inches down. You can draw in the line or just cut it directly. Now fold it under. You can keep it as is if you are sewing pajamas, or for a more fitted pants with a natural curve, I'm marking 1 3/4 from the slant and then freehanding the curve and cut. If you do have a pant pattern on hand you would like to modify, take out the back pant and then trim it along the edge. You can do the same for the front, but again, this is just the general seamless pocket pattern. So these are the pant patterns for my classic black slacks, and this is the front of the pant. This is the pocket lining, this is the pocket bag, and this is the back of the pants. And all I will really need is the pant lining and the pocket bag. To get the length of the pocket, I took a measurement and it was 8 inches in length. I will add 5/8 seam to the bottom and 5/8 seam to the top of the pocket. I'm going to pin it together here to stabilize the fabric. Mark it across for the length of the pocket. So the line was drawn 9 1/4 inch from the top edge. This is how I made the new seamless pattern. I had cut out a block fabric measuring 9 1/4 by 15 inches. I'm going to fold it in half and then place the original pattern on top, lining up the edge with the fold. Next, I'm going to fold down the pocket bag behind the pocket lining. I will trace along the pocket edge and then just make a simple marking where it straightens out. Now I'm going to untuck the pocket bag and then trace along the edge of the pocket bag. Also going to trace it along the straight edge of the pocket. I'm going to fold it up along that line that I had drawn earlier and then just draw a straight line across. The markings will look like this. I will cut along the lines on the outside. I will mark the fold line for future reference. Here I will cut a small slit to match up when I am sewing it together. Now unfold it and I'm going to cut along the slant line. Here I will label the right side of the fabric and the wrong side of the fabric. This will let me know how to fold the fashion fabric on the right pant leg. I am now ready to cut the fashion fabrics for the pockets. First, I will pin the pattern to the fashion fabric. Then cut. Unpin, and now you have the fashion fabrics ready for the pocket. Here I'm going to lay the front of the pants on top just to pair it up. Now I am ready to sew the front of the pants to the pockets. With right sides of the fabric facing each other, I am going to sew it together. I will open it up and then do an edge stitch with the seam facing towards the pocket. Now I will trim the seam down to about 1/8 of an inch. I will take it back to the sewing machine and do a top stitch. And the seam is encased inside. I will flip the fabric over and then fold the pocket. I am now ready to do the French seam to the hem of the pocket. I will start with this side of the pants. I will fold it over and the wrong sides of the fabric will be facing each other. Sew it with a 1/4 inch seam. Trim it down to about 1/8 of an inch. Now I will flip the fabric. Now stitch it at 3/8 of an inch seam. And this is how it will look. Doesn't it just look lovely? I love how it looks clean and seamless. What do you think? Have you sewn with the seamless pockets before? Or do you think you will try this technique? Well, it is now ready to be sewn together. If you would like to see the whole process of how I sewed my PJ bottoms together, let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for visiting, and I hope you got inspired to create something extraordinary out of the ordinary.